Well, if you could sum this whole thing up in a word, what would it be?
A word? That's not enough.
I'm sort of torn between frustrating and nerve-wracking. Not all children who live in Boston get to experience a good education.
The lottery it wouldn't be necessary if the schools were better on a whole, you know. Ultimately, it's possible that we'll leave the city. That's if things don't work the way we want them to, and they continue to not work.
There's a lot of great things that we love in Boston. We were just at the Science Museum this morning, and the MFA. But the one thing that it doesn't offer is a secure education for our kids. I mean, that's pretty much a deal breaker.
I don't want to move, but I mean, it's a more affordable option than private school, basically.
I put her down just for regular kindergarten, but does that lessen her chances of getting into that school?
I feel like it's really a waste of resources for the Boston school system. All these principals and teachers have to take time out of their day to sort of sell their school to prospective parents.
You have one Hernandez?
No, one is the Henderson.
Oh, the Henderson, so that's
Yeah.
one. Then are you living it the same way?
Yeah, that's the same.
The worst aspect of it is that you can do all that and still not get your daughter into a school that you want to have.
We're doing.
So I think we ended up with 12 choices.
I mean, like behind, all the way back here.
Our top choice is the school that's closest to us. It's the Henderson School. We probably have a very, very slim chance of getting her in there, though, because it's the top choice of many people in our neighborhood. We're sort of vying with our neighbors. We all have friends who all have kids, the same age as our daughter, and we're all kind of jockeying with each other to get them into schools. That's a really bad strain on the community, I think. It just seems like a huge and probably not very cost-effective way of trying to disguise the simple problem that we haven't spent enough money on our schools.